Shanti. Welcome to today's World Meditation Hour. Let us dedicate this hour for self and for the world, for my brothers and sisters in the world. First of all, let me see how is the world where I'm a part of it is doing at the moment. How are souls doing? If I look at today's world, I can see so much uncertainty, so much worry, a lot of tension, rushing, hurrying to do something, to finish the deadline day by day. I can see there's missing in sense of community, in sense of generosity, kindness, love, peace. All these qualities seem to be distant, far off, rushing for something. In this chaos world, what is my responsibility? It is as if the flow of the water is flowing with such a speed in that rush, pulling everything as it goes. Just like it is so easy for a stream water to pull towards it and make it a part of it. It is the same in this world, in such an environment. It is so easy for me to get pulled in its gravitation. If I am also tangled in my roles, responsibilities, physicality, and a temporary outside, it is so easy for me to get absorbed in the gravitation. I reflect in such situation, what am I supposed to do? Do I get entangled and allow myself to be overflowed by the stream? Or do I take the responsibility and courage to come out of it? How do I do that with such a force all around. Maybe, perhaps, I need that extra courage to be able to fly, not just swim and try to fight with the situation. I need to be that flying angel. I need to be the light of the world to ignite the dim light. I need to be the light to ignite which is sleeping. How do I become that light? Do I still try to take from outside to fill myself and become the light? I wonder if I still try to take from outside, which is so uncertain, the resources, the external world is so much full of uncertainty, peacelessness. How can I fill myself from this world in order to be the light and the one who bestows? I need to be full from within. Let me go within in this journey inward. Slowly, I quieten my mind deep within. I find a quiet space. My mind is calm and quiet as I go within, away from the chaos from outside, away from the past thoughts and uncertainty of future. I let everything outside to be outside. I withdraw all my attention from outside to inward. I focus in between the eyebrows within this body. That is where I find that point, a sacred point where I can stabilize myself. All the external thoughts are fading away. None of the outside uncertainties, all the thoughts which makes me restless are left outside. None of those can influence my mind. My mind slows down into a quiet space. In this quiet space, I find myself. As I go more and more away from the physicality of outside world, I can clearly see my true self within. I feel as if I am separate from this body, separate from the physical world. My world inside is so calm, peaceful, so much in harmony, so much contentment, so much love and regards for myself. Nothing disturbs me in this space. Such a sacred space I find for myself. This is where I meet with myself. I was so much distant from my true self, wandering my mind and intellect outside to find a peace, not realizing that it is my inherent quality, my original quality. I stabilize in the seat of my original self. I, the being of light, energy, concentrated point of peace, living being. I, the being, I am the life. I give life to this body. Without me, this body cannot function. I, the tiny being, point of light, such a powerful, tiny being, so peaceful, more and more I focus on myself. I find the true silence within. Feeling detached from the physicality. I truly enjoy to be myself. Let me experience myself in this moment of silence.
Everybody wants, every one of us needs. I got wings on my back, and I'm ready to leave. There is love in my heart that will help me to start my journey to within. With faith I must begin. Everybody wants, every one of us needs. I got wings on my back, and I'm ready to leave. Part of my soul wants to race through the skies to get what I want, to reach what I need. Part of my soul wants to race through the skies to get what I want, to reach what I need. On the top of the mountain, my troubles so small, I reach so high to embrace it all. On the top of the mountain, my troubles so small, I reach so high to embrace it all. Embrace it all.
In this silence, I find my true self. Silence is my language. When I'm beyond the sound of the physicality, the silence is my language to talk to myself, to feel my true self. In that silence is the power, inner strength of me, the soul, all the inherent values, qualities are merged in this silence. As I go deeper in this silence, my inherent qualities of peace, love, bliss, inner joy, power emerges. I am an embodiment of these qualities. All these qualities I have been looking outside in the physical world, trying to feel within from outside, but never succeeded because these qualities are non physical, spiritual, which cannot be found in the temporary. These spiritual qualities are inherent ingredients of me, the soul. When I try to identify myself with the physicality, with the image that others can see, this physical body, then I get lost track of my true qualities, which is non physical. The more and more I look outside in the physical world for these qualities, I get carried away in the gravitation of physicality. And I completely lost track of my true self. I can only find myself when I'm away from this physicality and the temporary, including this body. Even though I am made up of all these beautiful qualities. I am not able to experience all the time because sometimes I'm so much caught up in the falsehood. There's so many falsehood mixed within me. The identity that I project for myself as a body itself is a false. Because of that, so much sorrow I experience. There is so much alloy mixed in my true self. The fear, attachment, worry, all this is the falsehood mixed in me. Sometimes I don't even realize which one is my true self. When fear comes, doubts in the mind about myself, it is so difficult for me to identify which one is real me. I start doubting on myself. Just to find my true self, I need to connect to the absolute truth. My Father, the one who is always in his truth, the divine being. When I'm in front of him, I can experience my absolute truth of being non physical, peaceful, conscient being, eternal being. To connect to the divine being, the source of all the beautiful qualities that I have, awesome of all the qualities of peace, love, bliss, power. These are all non physical, spiritual qualities. I go beyond this physicality in order to connect to that source. I withdraw from all the falsehood, the identity I had attached with myself about this body, considering it to be me. I let go of that falsehood. I let go of all the levels of name, gender, nationality, race, culture, everything to do with this body. I let go of all the layers and just go deeply to the core, that non physical, conscious thinking being. Beyond this consciousness of the physicality, I go to the consciousness of the spirituality, non physical. When I, the being, is detached from this body, my true nature is silence. Only when I, the soul, take a body, then there is activity and the sound happens. But when I'm detached from the body, the soul do not do any physical action. I'm in the state of just being, be in that state of peace, light. Focus in that point, in that consciousness of that silence. I meet my father, who is also like me, Supreme Soul. Just like the physical body has physical parents, I, the spiritual being, my parents is also spiritual, non physical. I am like my father. He is without a body. He doesn't come into this platform to play a role. That is why he doesn't need a body. I only take a medium of a body just to play my role. But he is just an observer of the play going on in this world drama, in this physical world. He is a detached observer of the play, always in his absolute truth. He never forgets about himself, always in that spiritual truth, trying to awaken me who I truly am. Since he is always in his truth, he never loses his qualities. I connect to that source, my Father, ocean of peace, overflowing peace into my heart. In that silence, I, the point, connect to the point, the source, meeting in silence. In that silence, I have a communion with my Father. My heart speaks to his heart. It is not only just one way, it is two ways of communication. Communion with the source. My heart connects to his heart and he responds with unlimited love. His love overflows my heart, filling the emptiness within, leaving all the injuries of the past, of the pain I was carrying through. In this quietness, healing happens. He is the eternal surgeon doing surgery of my heart, mending my heart to restore my original qualities, to restore my royalty, to restore my lost glory, the self respect for the self, to be able to love myself again. His unconditional love uplifts me from down below to the highest elevated self. So much love he brings in my heart. That love opens my heart, makes it so unlimited once again, filling me with all the capacity for me to be able to love myself and others. His love gives power, strengthens me from within. He empowers me. I feel the authority to claim all the inheritance from him, he being my father. He reminds me of my rights over him. He openly invites me to claim whatever he has, all the treasures from him, so that I can become full again. I can become full and be my original true self again. With this fullness, I am able to be the light of the world. Only when my heart is full, then I can share with others. Only the source, my Father, can fill my heart so much that it overflows. It heals my past and overflows with all the treasures, kindness, generosity, feeling of benefactor, unlimited server, peace, love, bliss. These are all the treasures I receive from Him. With this awareness of my true self and whom I belong to, I am ready to be the light of the world, to ignite the world from the darkness. Whenever I lose myself in the gravitation of the physicality, instead of turning outside, I turn within, find myself, go into the consciousness of non physical, eternal being, remind myself who I truly am, and connect with the source, the divine, the Father, Father of all the souls of the world, the seed of the human world tree. Only when I connect to the seed, I receive the nutrition to be able to give to the whole branches of the tree. Everything the human world tree needs is received from the seed. I become an instrument to receive from the seed and share it to the branches, to my brothers and sisters of the world. I dedicate this moment to recognize my true self and whom I belong to. I dedicate this moment for my brothers and sisters of the world who is looking for love, peace, only when I'm my true self, that is when I can awaken the world. Let me be in that seat of awareness of who am I. Thank you for joining in today's World Meditation Hour and contributing your valuable time and vibrations for our brothers and sisters of the world. Have a wonderful evening. Om Shanti.